I remember we won, and I think second half I had a pretty good half, and I caught fire there, and hopefully go in there and do the same thing again. But just hope to come out with the W.
Physically, are you feeling 100% again after the?
Yeah, I'm 100% now. It took me a little bit to get there, but I'm feeling good. Everything's normal.
Which one was the first game where you kind of fell all the way back?
Probably about 4 or 5 games, probably since my surgery. So I don't know what that was. Probably somewhere. I don't know, honestly. It took me a while after I had surgery to get back in shape, but I'm feeling good now.
Going into a game like this where the team's missing its star player, does that make preparation easier because you don't have to play him, or does it make it harder because you kind of have to prepare for something you haven't seen?
I mean, I think it makes it harder because we obviously have to prepare for a team that is going to be different, missing arguably their best player. So and then also we can't get it in our heads like, oh, they're missing their best player. Like you can't overlook them. Colorado's a great team, top 25 team. Playing at Colorado, they're tough to beat, and they beat Kansas there already, so it's gonna be a tough one.
Coach Alford has talked about relying on experience, especially with you and your brother. Is that something he talked to you guys about?
Yeah, he has. We have a young team, and my brother and I are we're not necessarily vocal leaders, but we got to lead by example on the court, off the court. Just bringing a mindset. We've been there already. We've seen a lot of things already. So just letting the younger guys know what's to come.
Do you think Coach Alford maybe relies on that experience a little differently than other coaches? I know, obviously, with all the talented freshmen that are in college basketball now, it's easy just to throw a bunch of freshmen out there and expect it all to come together.
Yeah.
Do you think he maybe relies on that experience a little more?
I think him being as a former player and looking to his older classmen when he was in college, I think he recognizes the impact that that can have, and he relies on us to get these guys prepared, make sure they have the right mindset, especially going on the road and stuff like that. We have a young team and a couple freshmen, getting them prepared to go into a hostile environment, in Colorado and Utah, and not overlook games and just take them one at a time.
He said that you've kind of gotten back on track a little bit more. What's been that? Is that just been health, or has that just been kind of getting back into the swing of everything?
Yeah, swing of everything. Missing the first month of the season, is tough, because you work all summer and then you pretty much lose everything right before, it's showtime. So getting back in the swing of things was, a little bit tougher than I thought. But, we're winning games right now. We're playing well as a team, and, that's all we could ask for. I'm just going to keep improving and, showing up and playing my hardest, and, just that's it.
How much do you guys need to kind of shore up that front court? Especially, you've done a little bit better rebounding, everyone has. But just having really you, Dave, and Tony, is that kind of put a little bit more pressure on you guys?
When you play 3 guys in the front court right now, it relies heavily on us, rebounding, and, Kyle's getting a lot of boards. Our guards are getting a lot of boards too, which helps a lot. But, we can't rely on those guys. We got to hold it down in there, the front court players. So, we got work to do. I just take every game one at a time and hopefully go out there and give my best effort and, just improve on the things that we need to improve on.
Was the last few games kind of a turning point rebounding-wise? Seemed like you guys did a lot better.
Yeah, I think that was our main focus because, pre-season or pre-conference and all these games we've, been, even or below, or, we've been all over the board rebounding. I think we've made a conscious effort to, hit the boards, and I think we showed ourselves we could rebound with anyone when we played against, Arizona, who was plus 12 on the boards. We lost by 1. So, that's been an emphasis for a while now. I think we're getting a lot better at it.
What makes Colorado so tough to beat?
It's a tough environment. They have a really good team. They've beaten a lot of good teams. They're top 25. They just, lost one of their star players. But, their record, speaks for itself, and their body of work speaks for itself. And, going into Colorado with the elevation and stuff like that, it's a tough place to play. All the players will tell you, it's different playing there. Getting used to that environment, it definitely wears you out a little bit quicker being at that high altitude. And, it's going to be a challenge, but I think we're ready.
How do you grind that elevation situation out?
I mean, you just try to, work really hard in practice, and, you mentally prepare yourself. You know that you're going to hit that, but, it's all about pushing through. You got guys on the bench, and, those guys have been performing well. So, you got a guy, you know, behind you to come in and, you know, give you a break. So, you know, you just got to push through it.
Did you feel like that affected you last year, the altitude, or was it kind of overblown?
I saw that in Utah. I definitely felt it, but after I got used to it, you know, it felt a lot better. Like in Colorado, I didn't notice it at all.
Cool. Yeah. Thanks, Trev.